Hello, and welcome back to Super Sent Guys, the show where two friends watch every episode of Sentai except most of them. We're not watching most of the show. We're watching the first and last episode of every series. If you don't know this, as I say every week, you're doing it wrong. You shouldn't be jumping in without any knowledge. For example, you need to know who we are, because I'm Harry.
And I'm Adam.
And if you don't know that, you're going to have a bad time. Because we're not the best at communicating who we are anyway. We're even worse at reiterating any kind of information. And it's not... It's even more... Sorry, you go. No, you go. You go.
No, you go.
No, I think you'll find that it's your turn.
I was going to say, it's really weird this week because I'm alone.
Yeah, I like you say that as if I'm not. I'm at a party with all my friends. I've set my laptop up in the corner. Yeah, we're not in the same room.
Yeah.
And, of course, because we're separate, the weather is nice.
It's beautiful. It's the first day of the year it hasn't rained.
Because neither of us are travelling to each other's house.
And I need to point out, it is currently the 17th of February and it has rained every single day.
Every single day.
Of the year.
And I work outside.
Yeah.
Why aren't we in the same room other than many falling outs that we have?
we have a friend who's joined us.
A friend?
Again.
That's 3 whole friends.
3!
Is that my cue? Okay,
I was waiting for Adam to do it.
I was waiting
for you to do it.
So I'm just gonna do it. Hi, I'm Daniel. Hurricane Gold.
Daniel, it's lovely to meet you.
Same, and thank you for having me. Thank you for inviting me to Super Sent Guys. Is it?
Yes.
I mean, for now.
I realize I haven't told you the name of the show.
Yeah, no, and I have seen every episode. I love the podcast. I've heard every episode. I love the podcast. It's been a very fun journey.
In fairness, you have listened to every episode that's out at time of recording. Yeah, welcome. Fun layer for this is we've never met before. We spoke for about 30 seconds before we started recording, and the banter's clearly already flowing, so we're all fine. I'm surprisingly a sociable person. And I do such sociable things by getting to know people. So introduce yourself. How can I get to know you better?
Hi, I'm Daniel. I am also like a Power Rangers Sentai Kamen Rider dude. I like that. I have a YouTube channel and stuff called Hurricane Gold where I do like visual effects and all sorts of Power Ranger shit. Can I curse?
Yeah.
Is that fine? Cool.
The thing is, neither of us are going to edit it out, but both of us are probably going to swear. So, like,
I think I've said cunt on this before.
I think I've said it, which is weird because I don't say that word often. But you put me, you, and Harleen in a room, I've got to say it.
Oh, yeah, we said cunty a lot.
Yes. Once again, we've got a guest who probably knows more than I do, which I'm amazed that we keep finding these people because I know too much. I know too much to have like a functioning social life, and I don't know as much as a lot of the people you seem to know.
Yeah, I'm in too deep. Daniel's in too deep. We're trapped now.
So this is an audio podcast, but I just want to point out that I know that, Adam, you're in a room full of Power Rangers Sentai merch, and I'm just seeing Daniel's collection behind him, and I'm looking at my one little box in the corner. I'm like, I'm a fake fan. Unexpected side effect of this podcast is I'm becoming more of a fan, which I don't really want, because since we started recording this, I've become single again, and I actually kind of I don't want to be going into the dating world with more knowledge of this stuff.
Would you say this is the catalyst for your singledom?
If I could say that my relationship ended because I do a Power Rangers podcast, I would say that at the start of every episode that this show cost me my relationship. But it was more interpersonal issues. Anyway.
Cool.
So what is your kind of history with Power Rangers and Sentai, Daniel?
I basically just grew up with Power Rangers, started watching it. I don't know when. I can't remember ever starting. I just watched it. Mm-hmm. And then at some point, like everyone, you find the internet, you find Super Sentai.
Does everyone do that?
Everyone, yes.
I'm going to jump on that phrasing.
Everyone.
Well, to be fair, if you're listening to this podcast, you probably have.
Yeah. Have you ever watched a Sentai?
Me? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
series?
You guys have watched. Yes. But which was the first? I think I've watched Die Ranger fully.
Okay.
And then
That's a rogue choice.
Yeah. I don't know. I always liked the Die Ranger suits and the mech and stuff like that. So I just liked it. And it's a wild one. I can't wait for you guys to get into
that. Harri, that is Mighty Morphin Season 2.
Ah, cool. So
exactly.
Alien Rangers?
The one before.
No, before that.
The one
Dragon
that
and
Tommy Ranger is from.
The White
it's a fact, I don't know shit about Power Rangers, apparently. Tommy Ranger. That's his name. That's why he's the best one. It's nominative determinism. He's Tommy Ranger. Have you been up to anything fun in the last few days, either of you? No? Okay.
I mean, we're Power Ranger fans. There's not much.
What do we do?
In fairness, the show did end 2 to 3 years ago.
Yeah, so we're just waiting.
Well, since our last recording, not only is Power Rangers gone, but Sentai is officially over, which means we did not catch up in time.
No.
We're still a good 40-odd series away, if not more, because as established, I don't remember how many we've done. I remember Meatball in a toilet. I remember nothing else about this show.
Stop with the fucking Meatball
I can't stop because it happened. I can't forget that.
What year are we in? 1984.
A beautiful time. Daniel, were you around yet?
No, not at all.
We're still. We'll never get there. I think somehow we'll keep getting younger guests, and then we'll get to series 49, which has got 3 babies, and we're not in it.
Only 10 years till I'm around.
10 more years. Should we not get a guest older than you just so you can be the first one to be alive for a year?
Alice is older than me.
Yeah, but she's not that much older that she was around in like 1979 or whatever she was. Be fair.
Yeah, we're in 1984. What a year. What a year. Films that came out in 1984. We've got Ghostbusters.
My dad's favourite film. I went to the Edinburgh Fringe Festival when I was little, and I watched an improv group do a retelling of Ghostbusters. But there was only 3 of them, so they needed a 4th Ghostbuster, and they picked me.
I hadn't
seen Ghostbusters yet, so they kept setting up references, and I would tank all of their jokes because they were like, "Tell them about the Twinkie." And I'm like, "I don't know what a Twinkie is." And they're like, "Amazing, this line doesn't work."
And that's where your love of the stage grew from.
And at that moment, I went, "I'm better than this. I can do my own show."
Other films include Karate Kid, Footloose, Police Academy.
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen any of those. So.
I've seen Karate Kid.
Karate Kid is one where I'm like, I could probably tell you everything that happens in it.
Oh, yeah.
Kid fight, done.
Kid is karate.
He is karate, dude.
People Who Were Born, Aubrey Plaza.
Older than expected.
Avril Lavigne.
I think if I'm getting my names right, my mum and my sister have just booked tickets to see her in London.
Katy Perry.
Who I'm seeing this year in Cardiff. I was going to jokingly say I love Katy Perry, but I'm not sure I can even jokingly. I'm fascinated by Katy Perry and everything she does.
She is certainly a thumbin. Thomas the Tank Engine comes out. Great show. I used to love Thomas the Tank Engine.
Should we do that next?
Yeah.
When we finish Sentai.
I mean, wait 30 more years and you get to the Thomas the Tank Engine season.
It's true.
We could try and align them.
Tommy Cooper dies.
Who?
I live right next to a big statue of Tommy Cooper, and I'm saying right next to because I realize I might dox myself, so I'm pretending I'm closer than I am. There's a big statue of Tommy Cooper in Caerphilly, and it's really weird because we get loads of tourists for the castle, and they see that like, who is this man? Like, he was a bit weird. We loved him.
Is that a person UK people know only?
Yes.
Okay.
He's an old-timey British comedian who's very big. And then he was performing live on stage and he had a heart attack. And he slumped down and fell on stage and all the audience kept laughing because they thought it was a bit.
Oh, no.
And then hands just came out and dragged him behind the curtain and then the show ended. They cut to adverts. It was live TV.
Oh, that was live.
Yeah. Because he was his thing was he was a magician, but all the tricks would go wrong. So he said, something's gone wrong, and then died. And everyone was like, that's a funny joke. And yeah, it is. I've never watched the footage because I am scared to see a man die, but I am fascinated by what do you do in that situation. You build a statue in Caerphilly. That's what you do.
Cool.
We'll stick on the Welsh theme for now, and then we'll move out of the world. 5.4 level earthquake in North Wales.
North Wales, they'll never recover.
The largest onshore UK earthquake
Oh my God.
recorded. What? 5.4. That's like a real earthquake.
Yeah, and I can't fathom an earthquake in North Wales. I feel like they wouldn't notice. They've got a weird vibe that I think they just wouldn't mind. That's a bit shaky today, then they'll carry on.
We've got the miners' strike. That starts.
Hey, baby!
Yeah, Thatcher's fucking us over once again. Thatcher's come up so often because we're in the 80s.
Yeah, because she was really relevant for the 80s. Not quite dead yet.
Not quite dead. We're not there.
Soon.
It's a while away, unfortunately. Daniel, can you tell us about the Kugelmugel?
What?
I mean, I can't give you any facts, but I know what it is.
Can you tell us what it is?
That's so funny. Okay, so we have like a theme park-ish something in Vienna.
Okay.
I'm from Austria, by the way, so Vienna is our capital, for everyone who didn't know. There's like a theme park thing called the Prater. And next to that, some guy built like some sort of structure. He basically invented a new country called Kugelmugel. And I guess it was also the country actually that said it was real for a bit.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think he had a passport as well. But it was some sort of art thing, an art installation. It was very weird. And I did not know that was in 1984. I thought that was later.
I'd be mad if it wasn't. And Adam's just bringing it up. Unrelated.
It was actually the sphere itself, the 8-meter diameter spherical object, was built in the 70s. But in 1984, it's when this guy called Lippberger declares himself as the president of the Kugelmugel Republic and began illegally printing his own stamps. Which I think is a really funny first move. It's like, stamps. That's where I'm going to go. Step one, stamps.
It's like, I need to create a new zone where law doesn't affect me so that I can make illegal stamps.
Have you been to the Kugelmugel? Have you been to the theme park?
I basically lived like 2 streets away from that.
Whoa.
So I went there like every... No, not anymore, but back then. I grew up basically there, and I gone through that zone like many, many times in the years, and I was like, what the fuck is that? And then I Googled it, and then I found that. So it's very funny that you brought that up.
Do you get dual citizenship because you live near enough? Do you get a second passport?
I would love to. I would really love to.
And that concludes my 1984. No. My last one, that's a really good one to end on, but I needed to add, because we've been criticized for not using much Japanese history in this, because we're doing a Japanese show.
Like I say, I abstain from this subject. This section isn't to do with me because I refuse to do any research of any kind.
Criticized.
Yeah, who have you been criticized by? You didn't.
Both guests. Both guests have been. So anyone who has been around us while we make the show, but crucially not by me. So I do think the criticism also applies to me.
Modern Sudoku is officially introduced in Japan.
Oh, wow.
My life has changed forever. I will never have a boring bus ride or train journey again.
Sudoku was published in a monthly magazine, right? And the name of it was Sujiwa Dokushin ni Kagiru, originally. Dokushin translates as unmarried person. So the whole thing...
All right, call me out.
It translates as the digits must be single. So single, unmarried person. It makes sense.
Yeah.
And then they were like, that is too long. So then they took the first 2 kanji and made it Sudoku.
It's such a way where I'm like, I just never would have thought that it was anything other than give it a name.
Yeah.
I forget the names come from places. Even in English and Welsh, I'm like, that's just what that thing's called.
It just is the thing. So today, we're watching Chodenshi Bioman.
Yes.
What does that mean?
I was really hoping that we're gonna watch Bioman. I was really, really hoping that we're gonna do that.
Now, is that a good hope or a bad hope?
I think so. I think I've heard good things about Bioman.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah,
So-
I've heard legends of Bioman being like, so Bioman actually aired in France. It got an official release in France at the time.
Okay.
I don't know whether subtitle or dubbed. So
Neither. Figure it out.
France fucking loves Bioman.
Okay, because
Japan seems to love Bioman.
Okay.
And do you know who else loved Bioman?
Who else?
Haim
was Bioman?
Saban.
I'm Saban.
Okay.
The big ol' Zionist CEO who used to run Power Rangers, who thankfully does not have any stakes in it anymore, so I can financially support Power Rangers and not feel too guilty. So Haim Saban, sometime in the 80s, went to Japan and saw Sentai on the telly and was like, this is batshit, this is great. We can market this in America. And he came up with the whole concept of like taking the fight footage and filming American stuff around it. So he made a 15-minute pilot in LA using Bioman footage and filming American footage.
Right,
To go with
okay.
it. And he pitched that, and basically it didn't go anywhere.
For 10 years. Because I was thinking that we're a while away from Power Rangers still.
Yeah, so Power Rangers could have started and ended with Bioman.
Imagine the world we live in. Largely the same.
And guess what the show was going to be called?
Oh, no.
Bioman.
I probably could have guessed that in fairness if I tried. But I'm interested. Okay, I'm interested in this. And I will be looking at this through the lens of this could have been my childhood in the way that Power Rangers was. Instead, it could have been Bioman. Are you ready to play some games?
Yeah!
Sure.
Thank you for that enthusiasm. This is my bit of the show. It's not very good. So I'm going to give you a choice of 3 games. We play all of them. It's just more fun as a format point to let you choose. So we've got the sex game, we've got Colors of the Wind, and we've got I Themed a Theme. Which would you like to play?
Oh, they all sound interesting.
Oh, thank you. You're the first guest to say that.
Let's do the third one. I theme the theme.
Okay, what is the theme of this series? Do you know already?
Bio.
Okay, I'll take that as a no.
I honestly don't know. I don't think I really know. Technology?
So I think last series is interesting because it clearly started as baseball, then changed to be sort of science loosely. But the series before was also kind of science. So they're in kind of a science era. So far, theme-wise, we've had playing cards, dances of the world. I think like animals was one, and then last series had like a vague elemental thing going on. I think this will. I'm looking at my box to see what I'm working with. I think this is going to be technology themed, just like
Basic
maybe
ass technology.
it's like technology with a capital T. Just the vibe of it. What color groups are we working with today?
I know the colors, so I will remain silent.
Yeah, same.
Okay, so this is just for me. I'm gonna guess. I'm trying to remember. So we've had. I got SPD colors 2 in a row. No, I don't remember what last week was.
It's Mighty Morphin Colors.
Mighty Morphin Colors. Okay. I'm gonna say red, blue, yellow, no more. I think we're on a 3 Ranger series.
3? You think we're back to 3?
I think we're back to 3, and I think they're all men.
All men again?
Haim Saban liked it. I don't think there's many women in this. That's my prediction. Okay, so I'm sticking to 3 guys, red, blue, and yellow, but given Adam's reaction, I think I'm wrong.
I just think it would be the audacity to do all men again would be crazy.
Yes, but we're in 1984. I don't think they've realized the first time was wrong.
Yeah.
And let's be fair, they've not been great to women in any series.
No, they haven't.
Remember, last series there was a flashback montage of the Pink Ranger's career, and one shot was her just being stripped into a bikini, and then it was just like that was it. That was what she did all series. So I think this time they've just gone no women today.
Let's not even try. Let's not even bother. So we're going to watch Chodenshi Bioman episode 1. The enigmatic giant Robo arrives.
That's what happens in all of them. I can't glean anything. They always get big Robo. He's never been enigmatic before, so I'm excited. I imagine him in a full tuxedo.
I hope so. Should we find out?
Should we watch it?
Let's watch it.
Let's watch it. Well, I think in some ways we were robbed. I think that would have been an incredible start to Power Rangers. In other ways, would have been real bad. It's an interesting one this week. I'm really glad we got a guest, because I feel like there's not much to talk about in that one, to be honest.
Yeah.
This is the most and least they've ever done.
This feels the best version of the same formula they've been doing for the past 4 years.
But it also feels like they went, how much can we cut to get to the big fight as soon as possible? My main criticism every episode has been there's not enough characterization. They went, we'll deal with that by having none.
Well, you did see them do something. Like one thing.
Yeah,
each of them.
They do one thing each, and then they get scooped. And we'll get to what that means in a bit.
Yeah, do you want to discuss the opening credits?
So, first of all, I was wrong. Well, no, I was right in that there were 3 men. I was wrong in that there were also then 2 women, which is so
Crazy.
much earlier than I was expecting.
Feminism is solved.
Oh, is that the first season with 2?
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's
I
cool.
was at this point worried that it would be like post Mighty Morphing. I was so like, it could happen at any time, but I don't think soon. And then we had 2 women, and they acted differently.
Yeah.
I didn't know they knew there were 2 types of women. And neither of them swim. What is happening? Who is this team? Have we replaced the entire staff? What's going on here? It's SPD colors. So red. It's in this order in the show. It's red, green, blue, yellow, pink.
I noted that, because, Sentai, it's been very low budget, right?
Yeah.
All of like the shots have been in like barren wastelands and quarries. But the intro was mostly filmed in the city.
This was crazy. This feels like such a weird step forward.
Yeah. And it's the same plaza they still use to this day. They love that place.
Yeah.
Literally in the episode of the Sentai's replacement, they used that plaza that came out this week.
This does feel like the start of what I know to be Power Rangers. Like,
Yeah.
I can see this. I can see a horrible man sat in his hotel room being like, yeah, I can exploit this.
A lot of it is in MMPR as well. Like you can really feel that a lot of the influence from Bioman went into Mighty Morphin.
Yeah.
Kinda.
This is definitely the most Mighty Morphing it has felt yet. Like it, again, in good and bad ways. Like a lot of the stuff that would become Power Rangers is really visible here. Even in the intro, I was just like, I think my first note is this is very Mighty Morphin. Like just from the start, like, yeah, no, this is fine.
We're still doing our intro to every character with their one hobby.
My favorite hobby was, I think, Pink, who plays the flute.
The flute, yeah.
On a carousel.
Just put a flute on a carousel. That's the first hobby they've thought of that's not tennis or swimming. They're like, well, we've done the 2 things women like. What can we do to differentiate?
Yeah, Red is like every other superhero Red. He jumps out of a plane. He doesn't punch anyone this time, though.
He's going to later, but not in the intro. He's not just fighting a random guy. So I'm angry.
Yeah.
Because there's a guy who dresses in full blue, and that's the Green Ranger, and you can't do that. Like, I get the Yellow Ranger dresses in all red, but I know she's not going to be red. When I see a guy in head-to-toe blue, and I put in my notes, this is going to be the Blue Ranger, I don't expect I have to go back and edit all of those to be about green.
Yeah, what his like hobby is like drag racing, but not the TV show. Like the actual.
We're still a
drag
while
racing.
away from drag queens in Power Rangers, I think.
But he's like drag racing in like suburban 60s cars.
Yeah, it's like he got a Toyota Corolla and just took it for a spin. Like, that's the energy he's bringing to this. My favorite lyric from the intro is probably Bam Bio Crash Out, because Crash Out has really changed its meaning now. I just imagine the big robot having a big sulk.
And Yellow's hobby is photography, which her character very much hinges on. She is giving me such lesbian energy.
Oh, God, yeah. The woman in a full red jumpsuit with a beehive and a camera. Yeah. Yeah. She looks like half the people I've dated. Like, of course she's a lesbian. Right at the end, we get a random C-3PO robot. And I was like, I had a moment where I wasn't sure if I'd seen it, but I think we were watching it about the same time, and I watched both of you react. I'm like, okay, good. That was in my brain.
This is real.
Finally dying. Episode starts where... So it starts with a montage of characters and their names. I didn't write them all
Jesus
down.
Christ. This is the most introductions we've ever had.
Yeah, no.
And it's all the bad guys. Like, the first couple minutes is just like a lineup of the bad guys and their names. And I'm like, we don't need all of these
I
now.
do appreciate now they've started putting like a title on the screen introducing each character. Because before they did not do that, and you had to figure it out at some point.
To be fair, there are some where we don't know what those characters were called.
So I'm going to describe the villains, right?
Okay.
So some of the ones I've written down is Mason.
Mason is not a good name for a villain.
We have Farah, who is the sexy lady villain.
So I tried to write astronomer, because she has major astronomer from Power Rangers in Space vibes, but my phone autocorrected to Astro Mama, which feels horrible. And I don't like that my phone thinks that about me.
There is a monster called Monster.
Monster, yeah. Amazing.
Who's giving me like, what's that? The Uncle Fester. It's giving me Uncle Fester vibes.
Yeah, he's like, a lot of these ones are just like gross old men, which I don't like. We normally get one per series. They're burning through a lot of their old men.
The main bad guy came out, and I was like, this is giving me Riff Raff from Rocky Horror. And his name is Dr. Man.
He's Dr. Man. You know,
Dr.
a cool,
Man.
scary villain name. Dr. Man. That's what a child calls a doctor. Like, that's a good thing. Like, oh, I'm going to go see the Dr. Man.
And what do they shout for Dr. Man?
They shout this so many times. They just go, for the man. So they're like a big scary catchphrase. It's just for the man. I'm really, really enjoying that. The minions have the like cyborg effect on their voice, which I actually quite like. I think that's always fun. They're called the...
Do you mean the big three? Oh,
we'll get to my two best friends, the big three, in a bit. What the hell are they called?
I don't know.
They're the something clones.
Are they just called like mecha clones, metal clones?
There's something like robot clones. They're mecha clones. So the minions are the mecha clones, and they're like little cyborg men. And they do the thing again where they like have a mask on and they flash to show you they're a cool cyborg, and they flash the mask back on, which we did last week, but it was a fun effect.
And they're like, we're finally here. We're going to target Japan.
And why
Who would have thought?
Why are they? But what is their goal in attacking
Because
Japan?
they want to destroy Tokyo, but not Tokyo this time.
No. This time it's Technotopia 21. It took them 21 goes to get the city right, I guess. But also, he wants to do this to prove that he's the smartest scientist in the world. And I don't think that's achieving your goal. Just, if I wanted to prove I'm really smart, blowing up Tokyo with a big robot ain't gonna do it.
And I feel bad for Technotopia, because it's meant to be like, shining city of the future, but it looks like a 60s office block.
Yeah, it looks bad. It looks real weird.
Like, you've given us a beautiful panning shot of the city, but it's like weather stained and bleak.
It looks old. It looks really old. So they send out their big evil robot Kabuto cans.
Yes.
And as that happens, I get confused because an iceberg opens and a different big robot comes out. So for a while, I thought that was the evil one. But so evil robot, I've called Big Robo in brackets evil. At the same time, Big Robo in brackets good walks out of a big iceberg.
Yes.
He's the Big Robo from the title. Whoa, maybe.
Yes.
He's so enigmatic.
Do you want to describe the big robo?
He looks like if you Googled Megazord. He's AI-generated Megazord.
Oh, don't do that to him.
No, but in like the way of, yeah, that's it. I like him. I like the guy. He's hard to describe because he is like, I'm saying generic in that probably he was the first one that people really liked. And they were like, oh, we'll just do that every time.
Does that mech actually transform, or is that just that thing?
So he seems to be a jet, and like that they have this thing where they have like ground vehicle, which is like a box on wheels that is the rest of the Megazord. Because Red and Pink later, when they get in the cockpit of Big Robo, are in like a jet cockpit. So I'm guessing he's going to split into two. So he's Big One who becomes Too Little, whereas normally it's the other way around. Also, I might be wrong. And who knows? We might not see that in the last episodes. We'll never find out.
You may never know.
Probably not, yeah.
I also enjoyed they introduced Technotopia 21. They're like, it was a city that became a technological marvel because it has all the best scholars in the world. Cut to man jumping out of plane. Not relevant. It's not a scholar. He's like, so this is our Red Ranger. He jumps out and he's immediately hit with like a wave. Like a little
zap.
He's hit with the Wi-Fi logo. And he's like falling through the sky. And he parachutes safely and lands. And then is like, something must have hit me in the head. One of the best scholars in the world, everybody.
So, is this like a science center, or does everyone in the city dress in lab coats?
I think they all dress in lab coats. I hate to break it to you. I think in Technotopia 21, the choice, like, you don't have to wear a lab coat, but if you're wearing a coat, it does have to be white.
Yeah.
Unless you're one of the 5 people who are relevant to the plot, then you can kind of wear whatever you like.
Yeah, I don't understand that. Are they all still part of Technotopia? Or like the jet ski dude and the car dude?
So
is that still Technotopia?
Well,
how big is Technotopia?
Yeah.
Is it just that little plaza complex, or is it...
It might be.
Is it more? Because then there's suddenly a quarry.
Is it the size of Kugelmugel, whatever it is? Or is it the size of Tokyo?
Or it might be like a Hunger Games situation, like the car guys from Technotopia 13, where they all drive really fast. And the camera woman's from Technotopia 23, and she's like, they're all journalists. It could be that.
I can't believe Hunger Games ripped off Battle Royale and Bioman.
Yeah. It's the idea that they were like, oh no, we made up all the like kids murdering each other. We just watched Bioman and went, imagine districts, and the rest was just happened to line up.
Do you think so Technotopia 21 is obviously the science district?
Yeah,
but then... like 14, the lesbian photography district.
But I hope they're accepting people moving in. I gotta go. Well, I'd imagine if they're Technotopia, they're all like sciencey vibes, and like Pink seems to be woman who screams, and I don't think they have a district of that. The way we're talking about it, you might think that we're being introduced to these characters and their hobbies. No, so far we've only met Red. Red's jumped out of a plane in an orange jumpsuit, because fuck me. We're never going to do color-coordinated outfits, and it's really starting to make me angry. Because this time we've got a guy who's dressed in all orange, guy in all blue, guy in all black, woman in all red, and woman in pink, and only one of those lines up, and it makes me so mad. The bad guys invade, and step one is they roll a big ball at the city. They're just like... Indiana Jones style ball that I think doesn't kill anyone.
No.
And they make up for that by every series. The bad guys have probably machine gunned someone. This is the first time we've had like squibs and blood packs.
Yeah.
So they are like mowing civilians down. And it was like the first time it was kind of shocking, like funny. And then it was quite harrowing to watch.
Because also they're in the white lab coats. So the red really pops.
That's a phenomenal costuming choice. Weird for a kids show. Blood really stands out. This
is where we get introduced to the big 3, right?
And I like to think that in this podcast I'm a bit more nitpicky. I focus on things that shouldn't matter. But the big 3 are introduced, and they are Mason, Messer, and those are the big 3. That's 2. That's 2 guys. You can't... I'm not being a prick for pointing that out. That's 2 people.
Yeah, do they mean like the army as a unit? Like they are one item?
No, but they're 3 items because they're the big 3 then. What is it?
Maybe the ball counted as one.
Maybe the ball.
if Ball is one of the big three, this might be the easiest series we've had for the good guys. So both of the big three are attacking, and I just go through my notes, and it is just woman gets shot. Holy shit, she gets shot. Like she was, because they start with just this poor woman who's like in a lab coat looking at the camera, and she's mowed down. It's really full on. Because in previous Sentai massacres, it's like soldiers who are kind of fighting back. So it's still like a bit full on, but it's like army men fighting army men. This is just people in lab coats dying. And we don't have rangers yet, so this goes on for a bit. And then, to be fair to him, Red just like, because one of the bad guys is a dragon man who's like swooping down. Yeah. He just grabs onto the dragon man. It doesn't achieve anything, but I'm proud of him for trying.
He's a skydiver. He loves the sky.
And then Big Robo, in brackets, evil attacks. And at the same time, Big Robo good shows up. I thought, great, the day is saved. Big Robo will help people. Big Robo does the recruitment phase of this episode.
Yeah.
And we've had some recruitments before. This might be my new favorite after Dog does it.
Daniel, do you know about the Denji Man dog?
No, there was a dog in Enigmatic.
There's a psychic dog.
A psychic dog.
He like has mind powers and communicates through people's minds, and he picks the rangers. But it's the first 5 people he meets, so I think he's just a dog who went for a run. And it's just this really, really cute, really happy dog.
Isn't that just what VR Troopers does with the dog and the dude in the screen?
Oh, it's very VR Troopers.
I haven't watched VR Troopers, and I'm trying to avoid having to.
Yeah, no, there's nothing you need to watch there.
So Big Robo starts recruiting them, but I thought that there would be some kind of communication. He just goes one by one, just scooping them up with his big hand.
I thought this was like actually really good.
I love this in theory.
Like practical, they built a hand.
Yes.
Yeah.
There was like each finger kind of puppeteered, and the actor was put in the hand like a big prop.
Yeah. Because it's like, you see the big robot moving his hand down, then you cut to the actors sitting on the hand. It's awesome. It's a really cool, like, it's almost a set, not a prop, because it's like, they're on the hand. It's really cool. The problem is we've not met any of them. So
yeah, because it cuts from like Red being scooped up to just this screaming woman on a rooftop. And I'm like, who is this woman? Why? I mean, I get why she's screaming. It's pretty...
There's a lot going on.
But, like, she didn't even say anything yet. No. She's just screaming.
So she's just on a roof, and then as Big Robo's like going to pick her up, she faints. And later we find out that Big Robo's like, I saw the power and love and courage in your heart. He's seen her scream and faint and nothing else. Like, I get that don't judge a book by its cover, but the book is being very blatant about what it's about. He scooped up Red and Pink, and we cut to a man in all blue driving around in his car. And what I love is he's like being shot at from big planes of villains, and he's like swerving around. He's like, don't hit the car, it's expensive. And in fairness, that's his like one line this week. It's a great characterization. Like, that's him. He's a guy who likes cars. He then crashes the car and falls out. And as he's falling out, his helmet has already fallen off because they clearly needed him to not have it on. But instead of him like doing the cool guy thing of taking his helmet off, it fell off mid-crash. So it like tumbles out with him. Then there's a jet ski man, and Big Robo picks him up. This is kind of what happens now. We get one shot of them doing their hobby, and they get picked up by Big Robo.
Yeah.
And then a second woman. I didn't know they were two. This is crazy to me.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it's taken this long, and I can't believe it's already happening.
It is a mixture of like,
time.
It should have already happened or be way away. Like, why was 84 the year of the women? I'm going to say it. She's probably my favorite we've had so far, because she's kind of cool.
Yeah.
She's doing journalism stuff. She's like taking pictures of the action, and she's like got Lois Lane energy and gets scooped.
And she got a cool ass bike.
She's got a sick bike. And then like, again, little character stuff. As she's being picked up by Big Robo, she's taking a picture of it. Like, in the big hand, she's, like, panicking, but also getting the pictures taken. I think it's really cool.
Gotta get that shot.
Gotta get that shot. And, like, I know that one note is normally a criticism, but they've got a whole one note. That's awesome. That's sick.
Yeah, I think Goggle 5, none of them had any notes.
Goggle 5, there were 5 of them. And thus concludes the character
I'm
traits.
such a Goggle 5 hater.
This is all right. But the problem is, we're kind of done. Like, we're nearly at the big fight.
That's it, yeah. We got the big 3, we got the big 5.
Got both. Yeah. Big 3 versus Big 5 is somehow a fight between 7 and 2. It's crazy.
And sadly, no big 1.
No big one this time. Maybe later. We don't know. So there's a thing in this show that happens quite often where I write something down and my phone autocorrects it. So they get introduced to Big Robo's helper, who's called Peebo. P-E-B-O.
What did you...
I tried to write.
Correct too.
I tried to write, Weird Robot is called Peebo. It automated to Weird Robot is called a pedo, which doesn't happen. They don't just start bullying this guy. But Peebo's a hard thing to write.
I'm obsessed with Peebo.
Peebo is actually wonderful.
Yeah.
Because it's Alpha 5.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like kind of stuttery C-3PO robot who's like so excited about everything that's going on that it's like getting overwhelmed by its own emotions. How
would we describe Peebo? Kind of like glittery.
It's like, it is jazz C-3PO. Or like campier. It's like a camper C-3PO. It's like,
oh my god, it is such a drag C-3PO.
Oh yeah, it's like if you went to see C-3PO, beautifully done. If Gallifrey Cabaret did Star Wars, this would be their C-3PO. And that's entirely a compliment. I love Peebo. Peebo's like, oh my god, you guys, I'm so excited that you're here. Because you'll never believe it. You're going to be the Bioman. And in fairness, they all react, but what's a Bioman? And Peebo's like, it's the best thing you'll ever see. Get these wristbands on and become the Bioman. Oh my god, the bad guys are here! And that's like, that is the scene. It's such a weirdly paced but wonderful moment. I really enjoyed that bit. Oh, so yeah, he says, I'm saying he, I don't know what gender Peebo is. Peebo's a they.
Oh, They're Peebo like, is non-binary.
Well, inherently binary because robot.
Shut the fuck up.
So Peebo says the power is already deep within you, which is great because we then don't have to see it. Like, we don't need to see their characters.
Move past that.
Peebo's goes, actually, you're all very layered, deep characters, so we can carry on with the fighting now.
And we will never explore that in all 50 episodes.
And we'll never know if that's true or not.
We'll never know.
They might be incredibly thorough, fleshed out characters between the episodes we watch. They also might die and get replaced. That can also happen.
It's possible.
They then start fighting the minions. There's a cool bit where I think Green, like, grabs one of their heads and spins it. And there's a jump cut of him grabbing the actor. Then we cut to, like, a mannequin and he's just spinning the mannequin's head around. That was really fun.
I really did like that. Is this where... No, ignore me.
Okay.
No, yes. No, don't ignore me.
Okay.
So there's a bit where, like, Yellow is, like, taking pictures of them while the rest are fighting. And then she gets jumped by this guy. And she fucks this robot up with her camera.
She,
sick. Like, punches him in the face and the robot, like, shatters.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they do have this cool effect where, like, they'll punch a robot and it's like glass smashing. It's so cool. As a bit
I love her. I'm obsessed with her.
She's my favorite we've had.
She's great, yeah.
Also, again, like, I was criticizing this episode for its characterization. There's a great bit where she's, like, fighting and taking pictures. Then Pink starts to get overwhelmed, so she puts the camera down to help. It's such a tiny, like, her biggest deal is taking photos, but then someone's at risk, she's willing to put that on hold.
Oh, and look at that characterization.
That's love. That's great. Where's this been for the last few years? We've not had this.
And it's so subtle. We didn't have to spell it out for us.
None of the other ones get characterization, which makes me think that Yellow's also their favorite.
I mean, it's the first time they can have a girl that's not just girl, but actually like nuanced girl.
The two genders are girl and nuanced girl.
I mean, to be fair, in Power Rangers, the two genders are pink and yellow.
Yeah.
So this is kind of better. At least this character traits are But no, because like pink's just kind of falling about being useless, and yellow's super cool. And I'm like, one day you'll both be characters. But we've got one, and that's lovely.
Yes.
1 out of 5 is a ratio that I'll take at this point. They then do something that I really don't like.
Oh, yeah.
When they morph, they'd go one by one, but not in like a kind of fun way. So Peebo's like, guys, I gave you morphers to become the coolest guys. Why aren't you using them? Then Red morphs. There's a pause, and then Peebo's like, oh, the rest of you can as well.
Yeah, like, keep going. Come on, guys.
But then at the end, Pink's like, oh, and I get to do it. And it's like, it's just like makes the moment feel really strange rather than like a big team morph or they morph while they're fighting one by one.
Yeah.
It's like, you've all got the wristbands on, do the morph.
And so they are the Biomen. They are here. What do you guys think of the suits? What are your vibes?
I like them. I like them a lot, but probably because I've seen them over the last like 15 years all the time, so I got used to them. Also,
Yeah.
I'm a person who likes Battle Fever J, so I don't know how much my opinion really counts.
Can we mute Daniel? can we remove...
Track deleted.
Yeah, I like these. I like these costumes quite a bit. I think they're still doing the like screen in the head with paneling that I don't love, but this is the best version of that I think we've
Yes,
had.
I made a note because Denji Man was just like the loose circuits in the forehead, but this is like LEDs.
Yeah, this doesn't look like they've put a prop in a glass bubble. It's like a purpose-built tech helmet.
It does seem, however, to fit these LEDs in. The helmets are like twice the size they need to be.
They got big heads. And
Which means all that brain for all the science.
yeah, they're in this. Their science era has developed into you've got brain power, but not like brain power. Like your power is brain, which is weird. But no, I like the suits. They have a proper morphing sequence. Like they boop the thing on the wrist, then we cut to a black void where they do a pose, and there's like technical stuff happening. This feels like such a move forward.
Oh god, yeah.
They are now the Biomen, and the first thing they do is get shot.
Yeah.
And it's weird because they're doing they get shot and they're fine moment, but they all panic as if they're being shot, so it just looks like they are being shot.
I really like this fight. There's a really nice like instrumental version of the theme going on that I really vibed with. It's quite jazzy.
I think the main reason I like this fight is because unlike the last 3 or 4 series, it's not just a montage of all their toys.
Yeah.
It's not just every ranger pulls out a toy, then they pull out the second version of the toy, then they have the team toy. This is, they all do their own specific type of fighting. So red punches really hard, green does a big jump, blue can fly, and those are different. Pink screams, and then her power seems to be like a super slap, so she like slaps them away. And yellow's power is to fall down a cliff really fast. It's like, it's not I couldn't track what she was doing.
It's kind of the same effect for both of them as well.
Yeah, they all have like a weird, like a very cheap super speed effect, but they're not going any faster, so I don't really get what that is.
Yeah. Oh, in terms of VFX mastermind, Daniel, how do you feel about the VFX this episode?
Well, I like them a lot. It's got that like retro Sentai thing going on, and I feel like that's pretty cool in that sense. They got the rhythm.
I think this is the first time I've not been like embarrassed by the effects. The effects are fun. they're good. I liked them.
But I was surprised by the camera work, to be honest. Like the lenses they used sometimes on like the fisheye lens they used for the roll call, or the one camera pull they did when they were all posing. That was some really cool stuff. I didn't expect that.
Yeah, because you get a really like, it's a big old crotch shot of Red.
Oh, yeah.
And then everyone else is warped around the side, and it's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's such a like, even if in storytelling it's been all over the place, in terms of like actual proficiency in making the show, it is just getting better every time, which is weird because they've now hit what I think they're gonna be at for a while, because this is how Power Rangers feels. Like this has that energy. So I'm interested in if they've like peaked for a while now, or or if we are going to go up and then back down. Like, we've got enough time to improve and get worse by Mighty Morphin.
They've plateaued at this.
Also, thing that I love, after each one of them does this special thing, we just get a shot of Peebo being like, yes, yes, I love you guys.
She is pumped. Sorry, they are pumped.
I think all three apply. Any pronoun works for Peebo. Peebo's having the fucking best day because they've just got 5 new friends. And then what I really enjoy is after Yellow, who's the last one to do their move, Peebo's like, hell yeah. Then turns as a minion, is like, oh my god, and then starts running away. So Peebo's just being chased for a bit. It's like, this is really fun.
I love Peebo. I wish we knew anything about them, which I'm sure we will at some point, maybe.
Well, we probably won't.
Yeah, we're not gonna learn shit. If Peebo's dead by the finale, I'm gonna be so sad.
Peebo dies.
But Peebo's, like, the dog died, so things can, like...
The dog died?
Spoilers.
The dog gave his life so that they could get a motherboard for their Megazord.
They killed a dog?
The dog killed itself. They needed a motherboard and there wasn't a spare. So then the Megazord shows up, like, how did you fix it? And then there's a computer and it fades a PNG of the dog. And then we cut to the dog's memorial. It's so full on.
What?
And I'm scared they're going to hurt my Peebo as well. I don't want that to happen. This is a great show. We then get what might be the most pathetic, like, not effect, but like trying to be cool thing. They've got the bio sword.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's like a sword handle, and they're like, bio sword, and a tiny little bit flips up. So it goes from being like 4 inches to 5. It's like this, it's like neither a grower nor a shower. It's this horrible little flip up. Because I was going to flip and then extend, and it just doesn't.
Yeah, I thought they would cheat it and like the next shot would be like a real sword, but then it just wasn't. And I thought, oh, well, that's it.
I don't know why it's so small.
Right?
That never happens.
Do you think they were using the toys?
I don't know, because like they then have cool swords, but these are separate swords.
Yeah, when did they appear? I just blinked and they suddenly appeared.
They were because I try and write all the names down. That was Electric Brain. Electric Brain caused the big sword. No, they were Super Electron, my bad. So Bio Sword is the little flip-up thing. Super Electron is the big swords. Electric Brain is what Red has that lets him see distance, which will come up in a little bit. Seems irrelevant largely, but he has it.
Are the big swords when it's like they can combine their 5 brains together?
No,
Yes.
that happens in a little bit.
No?
Oh, that's another thought.
That's Miracle Laser. Please.
Oh, Miracle Laser, of course.
Please pay respects to the show. Am I the only one who writes down the stupid names?
And it's the fire sword that Red has. Is that the little flip up? Is that a different sword?
Okay, maybe there is a bit of a toy montage in this fight. Maybe I was too kind.
So how many swords are there?
So there's 1 Bio Sword,
The nubbin.
2 Super Electron, 3 Fire Swords, 4 Miracle Laser, then 5 for the Megazord has Super Laser Big Sword Slash, which I think I made up the name. But so 5 swords.
I could believe that.
But also it seems that Red has 3 and the others have 1 and the Megazord has 1.
Isn't the fire sword just a mode for the
nubbin?
team sword they have?
I think so. I don't know.
It's like an
I'm
attack?
scared. I think it is. But then none of the others have one.
Yeah, because they're not red, because that's fire.
Yeah, there's no other elements. The element of fire, and thus concludes the elements. Avatar in Sentai Universe sucks.
Because the fire sword was like it was on fire,
Yeah,
like properly, like
they
burning.
lit that toy on fire. It's sick. Okay, speaking of lighting those toys on fire, he like swings fire sword, and we cut to clearly the costume of the minions just melting. So they got, because it's like he slashes and they're in a quarry or whatever. Then we cut to what is clearly a white room and a shot of the toys melting. And I'm like, you just melted those costumes. And I reckon that effect is probably going to be in every episode because they just were like, oh, we don't need all the
oh,
costumes.
for sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Peebo says to Red, "Don't forget about your supercomputer." And he goes, "Ah, yes, electric brain." Then we cut to like a pilot view with distance markers, and he just hits the bad guy. I'm like, you could have done that anyway. But then they put their 5 brains together.
They put the 5 brains together.
And you might be like, what a cool metaphor. No, we get 5 PNGs of their heads and we morph them into one. And then I think Red just hits them. And that kills Mesa?
Yeah, I think Mesa. I think that's the monster of the day.
They didn't show it. They just said, "Oh, he's dead."
It's kind of...
it didn't. There was no explosion. There was nothing. It was just the dude went, "Oh no, they defeated him."
Oh, was it Mason saying, "Oh no, he's dead"?
Yeah.
I love that he's called Mason, because Mason is such like, to me, like a modern American, like 17-year-old's name.
Mason's a guy who loves guns.
Yeah.
But also, Mason's devastated. Now he's the only one of the big 3 left. Because they've killed one of them, so there's one left. Then Kabuto Cans comes back, who's the evil big robot. And then, I do like this. Good big robot scoops them, and that's how they get in the Megazord. I quite like that.
Yeah, scoops them into his chest. It's like, there you go, in you go.
Red and Pink are in the, like, plane cockpit. Then the other 3 are in just a different cockpit. I don't know why they aren't all together. I don't like when they're separated. I like when they're all in one big cockpit.
Like, either have all 5 separate or all 5 together. This feels bizarre.
Yeah, this is the worst of both worlds, of Red and Pink in one room, because they're the Daphne and Fred of like, they're going to have sex and the other 3 can solve the problem. What I do enjoy, Peebo gets a room.
Peebo's little room.
Peebo's in the engine room, and Peebo hates being in the engine room because he gets really dizzy.
Yeah, I thought that was really fun. Like, there's a bit where the Megazord is being punched or something and falls over, and then it cuts to Peebo like sliding up and down on the floor.
It's really fun. It's got the vibe of when Gingy in Mystic Force is in the like engine room, and it's just like kind of faffing about with props. Like, I like that they think enough to be like, oh, let's get this character something to do. And again, it just breaks up the like Megazord fight, which can get so stale so quickly. It's nice to just have like, oh, we can have a little cutaway to the funny guy. Like, and they're very funny this week. I like Peebo.
I love Peebo. This is a Peebo Appreciation Society starting from now.
Can we sell Peebo merch? Peebo file?
No. No.
The teacher says Peebo file. It'll be fine. They do super laser, and they call it like mega strike or something. They stab him. They just get their big sword and they run it through the monster, and it's really cool looking because it's like 2 people in big boxy suits. They could just stab where the person isn't. So it's like it's a cool effect. I think this tracks. It's the shortest Megazord fight, and it's my favorite, and I think it's because it's not long enough for me to get terribly bored of it.
Yeah, there's not like enough. You know, they just do the bits where they're just stumbling around with no contact, just like.
Yeah, because they feel so like. Because every move in a Megazord, I'm like, I have no idea how much damage that did, because it's big robot either falls down or stays standing up. That's kind of all they can do with it. You can't feel the damage, so I like when it's quicker. They're just like, we get the cool effects and we can go home.
And is this where now they're on the ground?
So they kill the big monster and they're back on the ground. Yellow is like, I can't find my camera, and walks away.
Oh yeah, she is pissed.
She's pissed. And I got really sad because people's shaking all their hands. And she does the Joe Biden to shake nothing because Yellow's not there with them. Because people just be like, you guys did so well. That was amazing. I'm never going in that Megazord again because I feel sick. But you're awesome. Wait, there's one missing. And then Yellow comes over. Because people, I think, says, like, that was a great first try.
Wow. Slander.
But also, I love it because...
First try.
In fairness, it was a hell of a first try. They killed 2 of the big bad guys. They killed Big Robot and Mesa. Mason got away, but I mean, he's terrifying Mason. You can't beat him on your first day. But then, so Peebo goes, great first try, and Yellow's like, absolutely not. I'm never doing that again. You can all go to hell.
Basically says fuck off.
Because her camera's broken. They broke her camera, Adam, and that's the one thing she likes.
They broke her character trait.
They broke. So she goes away, and the episode kind of ends on a like, oh no, Yellow doesn't want to be involved. But that means that the big like ending successful shot is the four Rangers like waving at her, being like, come back. No, my friend that I just met.
And did you get what the narration said at this point?
I don't think so, no.
So it said, you know that the generic like, oh, what is the plot of the series? It's like, what will the link between them and Bio Robo, established 500 years ago, will soon be revealed. I'm like,
what?
Well, I can't wait to find out that. Maybe. Never.
But this is the thing that they do a lot in the first episode, where they set up a load of cool stuff, then the narrator sets up a less cool thing. Like, I'm interested in their characters and like the fight they have with the bad guys. I'm like, and you'll never believe why the robot liked them. I'm like, that's not the thing that I care about. But they need the narrator to do it because they haven't set that up.
And that's the end of the episode.
It's the end of the episode. The credits is them cleaning the Megazord, which I think is really cute. I really liked that. That was really nice.
Solid early Sentai.
It's like, I think the bar has been set now, which we've seen too many for this to be the bar being set. But now I'm like, this is like, yeah, this is what you need, with literally like exactly what you need and no more.
I expected less, to be honest.
That's kind of damning with faint praise.
Especially from like the special effects and the camera work. I didn't think it would be that good at this point already.
Yeah.
Thought we'd be on a lower tier yet. But no, I mean, there is no plot, there is no story.
Absolutely not.
But the action was pretty good.
Yeah. I can't wait for the show to get a story.
But the problem is, we will not see it all. Like, at the minute, we're still watching first and last episode, and I think getting the entire plot. Because I don't think any plot happens between those two. So at some point, it's going to be harder for us.
Yeah, I would just like for them to figure out that in episode 1, you can't just show us a character trait. There has to be like a plot with the characters that make them either want to join or have to join.
Yeah.
Whereas now it's just like, these guys are sick at their hobbies. You are now Rangers. And there's no like, you know, there's nothing.
Yeah, and there was nearly something this week with Yellow being like, I actually don't want to do this, which we've not had. I like that of like, it's not, oh, you're a Ranger now, you're forever, like, you're in. But would have been fun to have any of that before, of like, her not immediately be like, hey, this is awesome, and I'm with the rest of you. We're all having a great time, and we're no longer characters. Like, there could have been something of like, maybe she runs away from the big robot when it's trying to pick her up, or something like that.
I'm also surprised at how, I don't know if I've said that already, but how similar it is to like the Bioman pilot and to MMPR, with the reporter, Yellow being a reporter, and I think the Pink Ranger back in the pilot being a reporter. So they took a lot of that into it. And I mean, Peebo is basically Alpha, and it's the reason why we got Alpha. So yeah, that was pretty cool to see all the similarities. Though I did expect to see a Zordon character, and we did not get that.
That's it, because it's like Big Robo doesn't speak, which I was expecting. I thought that would be more of the mentor character, whereas it seems to be like he is the mentor character, but he can't speak, so that's what Peebo does, which I'm guessing is then something that would have evolved and developed into Zordon, of like, where you have the sort of authority figure who says all the big wordy stuff, and then you have the fun little sidekick as well. And this feels like, yeah, an earlier version where I can easily see how this became Mighty Morphing. Right, that's episode 1. We'll see you, listeners, when you decide to listen to the next one. It's largely your schedule. They're both out. Do it now. You're not busy. You got nothing on. You're on episode like 15 of this show. You don't care.
Where can we find you, Harry Dobbs?
You can find me at insert name of festival I'm doing next here, whichever one I'm at. You can find me at Dobbs is Funny on Instagram, and you'll see whatever I'm up to on there. You can also find me at the same username on YouTube. Where can we find you, Adam?
At Adam JH Lewis on Instagram. That's about it.
We don't need to promote anyone else. That's good.
No.
Daniel, where can they find you?
Hurricane Gold on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. Twitter doesn't exist anymore.
And also gross.
Social media stuff. Yeah.
See, the fun of this is I thought you said that at the start. I'm already subscribed to you, and I didn't know that.
What?
So I'm already subscribed to Hurricane Gold.
That's so funny.
I like your content. That's nice.
Thank you.
And we'll keep that
when
in.
I post like once every 2 years.
Honestly, I've not watched much, but what I have seen, I've enjoyed.
Oh, and you can follow the podcast on 2% Guys somewhere.
That's 4 whole promos. We're doing well for ourselves. Well done, team.
See you next time.
Yo, I forgot we have a fun pun.